Welcome one and all back to the Valley in the Wait. This isn't my hat! Ah, much better. Welcome one and all back to the Valley in Shade. You're here with me, OneManJack, and today we're gonna play Slay the Spire. Now, I haven't played too many on the channel. Well, no, I take that back. I heckin' love roguelikes. And I heard this game is a roguelike card collecting game, and I was like, shit, yeah, it's my jam. Gotta have that Bevis product placement. So anyways, I already tried to record a video of this playing as the Ironclad, and it went beautifully. I had just the best run. Everything fell into place perfectly, which is rare because I suck at playing the Ironclad, and then I realized I had my microphone turned off for the entire frickin' time. So, fuck all that. We're gonna play this silent, because she's a better character anyways. Hello again. Meow. Piece of shit. Choose. I can upgrade a card. That's always nice. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 health. That's nice. I'm really just a sucker for lose starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. Because that's powerful, and it's good. But, I don't know. I'm not going to take it, because that's a bit more advanced. Maybe a different video. We're going to go with this one. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 health. Mainly because I've never taken it before. Meow's Lament. Grand. Alright, so how can we maximize this? There is no way to maximize this. Heck. So if you take that, ideally you want to have one of these elites in your first 3 combats, because then you can just dunk on it, because the elites give you bonus treasure, but that's not going to happen. So instead, we're going to go over here. Yeah, we're going to go over here. Ooh, excuse me. Ugh! I'm burpy, because I'm drinking that soda. No forgiveness. Beg for Scoopy's forgiveness, Rach.
Beg, beg!
Okay. Yeah, that's my sister. I'm still living in the apartment. She is... Actually, I don't know if I've made a video with you here yet.
Yeah, you have.
I have? Okay.
Except I just ominously walk in the background.
Yeah, she's a person that exists. Oh no, I exist! It's too early for the existential dread to set in. Anyways, recording's going good, I hope. I'm gonna publish this one regardless of how big a train wreck it turns into, because, I don't know, why not? So, anyways, Slay the Spire. I should actually talk about this a little bit. Become cursed? Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Become cursed with doubt. Yes, this will all be worth it. I don't know. Let me roll for doubt. Oh, look at that! I doubt! It's funny because I actually got a curse called doubt.
Perfect.
Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah, that's the last of Meow's Lament going off. I'm gonna be honest, I took that purely because I'd never taken it before, and I needed to obtain that relic so it would show up in my relic list. Terror. I have no idea what I'm gonna heck do. Anyways, this game should talk about a little bit. You got the map, you've got normal enemies, elites which drop relics, which are awesome, campfires to heal or upgrade cards, treasure chests which have guaranteed relics, and then unknowns, which can be literally anything. As you just saw, I encountered the unknown a little bit earlier to get a lot of gold in exchange for a curse, which is bad, but I took it specifically because there's a shop right here, and I'm gonna get to capitalize on that gold early. So what do we got? Pennib, Panache is pretty good. Darkstone, Periapt, Toolbox. Toolbox is also kind of nice. We're gonna go for a Panache. Every time you play 5 cards in a turn, deal 10 damage to all enemies. I have a feeling that shouldn't be too hard, especially not with a silent. And then card removal, we're gonna go ahead and remove the doubt, because that costs 75 gold. There we go. I'm no longer the navigator. Who doubts? Alright, we're full health. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Campfires, they heal for a percentage of your max health, 30%, which, there are various things that can affect max health, so that also affects healing. But ideally, you want to never use a campfire to heal. That's like a last resort scenario. You'd much rather use it to upgrade a card, like every time you play 5 cards, deal 14 damage. That's awesome. Or upgrade Terror to be free. Or upgrade Bouncing Flask to do more poison. We gonna do that? I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna do Bouncing Flask. No, Neutralize. Neutralize is just so good, because weak, we'll talk about weak in a second. But weak is good. We want more weak. Alright, boss time, let's go. You fucker! This fucker, I don't like him. We're gonna start with Terror, which is an awesome card that grants 99 vulnerability, which just, I mean, he takes a lot more damage. And that's good for me. Because this piece of shit, the first thing he does is he casts a buff of angriness. And now anytime I play a skill, he gains power. And you'll note that all my defensive options are skills, and my Bouncing Flask is also a skill. So we're gonna play Panache. I don't think I can actually use that yet. I'm gonna use 1 strike. We're gonna play Bouncing Flask, even though it makes him stronger, just because that 9 poison damage is good. And that poison will decrease by 1 per turn, but, you know, I mean, that's still gonna be at least 17 damage, which is worth it. Neutralize. Here's why we upgraded that. Decreases the damage enemies deal. Ballin'. I love it. We're gonna play Bouncing Flask again, because I love poison. And we're gonna wait. So I will say this is not a blind run. As you can probably tell, I have played this game thoroughly, and I've actually unlocked everything that is available, aside from like really obscure stuff like Meow's Lament. Oh, Mamori! That's fun. We'll look at that in a second. Well-laid plans, good, okay. So yeah, I know mostly everything about the game. I'm still shit at playing Ironclad, but instead of actually trying to get better at him, I just frickin' play Silent. So these gremlins, we're just gonna kill them. Because they don't deserve to live. Yeah, that's about that. Okay, so this thing, negate the next 2 curses you would obtain. That's pretty good. Well, I say that's pretty good. Depending on when in your run you get that, that can be either really useful or completely useless. I got it really early, so I can probably make good use of that, but yeah. I should talk about some of the actual mechanics. As you can probably tell, energy. You refill to 3 energy per turn. Energy does not conserve between turns. You draw 5 cards per turn and discard your entire hand at the end of the turn, unless you have a certain card that I have. This is gonna frickin' hurt. We're gonna go ahead and use a potion to kill him. I played a card, Well-Laid Plans, which allows you to keep 1 card when you discard your hand. But the cool thing about this game, though, is that when you run out of cards in your deck, you just shuffle your discard pile into your deck, and then you draw your hand. So it's less about building one deck that can address all the options and, like, see you through every fight, and more about making a focused set of cards that you can cycle through that is useful. And I phrase it like that because Strike and Defend are the 2 worst cards in the game. Mathematically. Literally anything is better than they are. So I'm gonna take this week. Ooh, or I could take Endless Agony. That's pretty good. I'll take like that. So yeah, you want to fill your deck with other useful things and then get rid of them. Oh, beautiful! So this Warpaint relic I just picked up, upgrade 2 random skills. Both of those fell on things that I like, Terror and Bouncing Flask, and none of them landed on Defend, which would have been near worthless. So that's great already. I'm kind of wounded, so I shouldn't fight this elite, but I'm gonna fight the hell. I'm gonna fight it anyways, because go big or go home. Let's see, start with Panache, hey. So we have 1, neutralize, play 1 defend, backstab, and a strike. Hey, we got Panache to pop off. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and throw this potion to kill him, because I don't want to take that extra 8 damage. Is they're both gonna laser me, and I'm already pretty hurt. I want to conserve health. I know you guys can do things that aren't stabbing me in the face, and I'd like you to try it sometime. Discard a strike, play another defend, get 1 attack in, take a little bit of damage, hold on to the strike, because these guys have Artifact, which will negate the first debuff that lands on them. Bouncing Flask will bounce 3 times. Odds are 2 of those will be wasted. Terror. Okay. I'm going to put Leg Sweep on you, which will apply weak and give me block to consume the artifact thing. Terror so you take more damage, and then a Knife Stab. And then these things are going to do their strategic thing that I don't like. Daze. It's just going to fill my discard pile with Daze. And that's not fun. Because when you draw a Daze, it's unplayable and it's useless. But the good news is it's ethereal, which means after it has been in your hand for 1 turn, it will remove itself from your deck. So we're going to hold on to defend, and then Daze. Ethereal means it burns, and it does not go into your discard pile, which is good. That mechanic is actually called Exhaust. So if something is ethereal, it will self-exhaust. Silent doesn't have it quite so much, but the Ironclad has a lot of cards that will self-exhaust on use, or cards that will require you to exhaust a different card as a cost. And he has a lot of interesting and cool synergy around the exhaust mechanic that I just was never really quite able to wrap my head around his playstyle, because it's just his playstyle isn't how I like to play. I like the Silence playstyle much better. But anyways, Relic, we get Lantern plus energy on the first turn of combat. That's extra good, because the Silent draws an extra 2 cards on the first turn of combat. We're gonna take Tools of the Trade, because that's awesome. I'll explain what that does in a second. Smith upgrades something. What do we want to upgrade? Tools of the Trade. You can upgrade it to 0 cost. At the start of your turn, draw an extra card and discard a card. And that might not sound like it's good, but that really helps you burn through your deck to get to the cards that you want to play. And it's actually a really cool, good card. Especially since it's free, and free means I can help it pop Panache. Alright, starting off. Bouncing Flask. This guy, he's a slime. Slimes, when they are damaged down to half of their health, they will split into smaller slimes that have exactly as much health as the slime had when it split. So we want to get him down to, what is that, 33 health. And then once we get him close to 33 health, we want to smash him as much as possible. So 24 damage will get him... hell no, I did that wrong. I want to get him to 34. 33 will put him at exactly the right point to split, which is bad. We wanted him at 34 so we could damage him a whole bunch and then have him split. But, well, hindsight's 50-50. Or 20-20. Did I mention that I'm really stupid? Okay, well... Oh yeah, block is the other neat mechanic. It'll absorb damage, but all block is removed at the beginning of your turn after enemies attack. So, you, gotta play around with that. Remove you, play Panache, put Leg Sweep on you, and that should protect me. Yeah, good. And stab him again. So, Ironclad and the Silent have just intrinsically different playstyles, because Ironclad's starting relic is that he heals for 6 health at the end of every fight. And that is a lot of health, honestly. That is a really powerful relic, but his character relies on that. It is almost impossible to play him and not take damage in a fight, at least in the early game. Whereas the silent, it's much easier to just play through and not take damage. And I say that knowing I've taken a lot of damage this run, but I'm not actually in that bad of a place. I'm a little bit concerned, but I'd be comfortable fighting the first floor boss with only 25 health left. And I'm okay with that because you full heal after you kill a big boss. So I don't need to make it far, I just need to coast to the finish line. Stab. Wound. And this is why Tools of the Trade is useful. Wound is a status that just stays in your deck and clogs it up. Tools of the Trade, you draw an extra card, you discard the wound. It's just useful like that. And you can do that for other cards you don't like too, like curses. Having Tools of the Trade in your deck means you can just completely ignore one curse, which is nice. Calculated Gamble is good. We're gonna take Heal Hook though. Because Heal Hook, it does light damage, but if the enemy is weak, you gain a replacement energy and you draw an extra card. So it's basically free damage if the enemy is weak. And we have Neutralize Plus and Leg Sweep, both of which do 2 weak. So that's there's good chances the enemy will be weak at any time. Now I got a choice. I can either No Guts, No Glory, try to take out another elite, take this, or I can take the safe route and get some campfires and heal up. And I'm gonna No Guts, No Glory, because why the hell not? You piece of shits. Okay, well we're just gonna toss this explosive potion out, because that'll do 10 damage to each of them. Well-laid plans. Tools of the Trade. Excuse me. Backstab, kill you. Strike, kill you. And then just kind of sit here and chill. Hold on to that. Okay. Discard a strike, play Panache, Bouncing Flask, get a stab in, end turn. One small criticism I have for this game is that I wish there was a fast forward button, or like an option to make animations play faster, because the silent she plays a lot of cards. Ooh, we're gonna take Deflect. 0 cost block. It's good stuff. Normally wouldn't. Okay, you persons. This is the Legavulin. He starts off napping, and we're just gonna leave him napping for a little. Because he'll sleep through the first 3 turns unless you damage him to wake him up. And that means I have 3 turns to play my powers, get my deck set up, play Tools of the Trade, and well-laid plans. We're gonna go ahead and put Neutralize on him. Because he won't wake up unless you deal health damage to him. We're gonna hold on to Deflect. I'm really hoping to find and play Panache. Because I've... Wait, no, yeah, that was 2 turns. Okay, so he will wake up at the end of this turn. So if I don't wake him up, I may as well wake him up. So we're gonna play Panache, Heal Hook. He's weak. Get that extra card. Strike. Deflect. Play a defend. Pop Panache, and then I can hold on to Survivor. Okay, cool. So this guy, he hurts a lot, as you can probably see. Drop the defend. We play Leg Sweep. That'll block most of the damage. Sneak in a backstab, hold on to a strike. So he deals a lot of damage for 2 turns, and then he'll apply a debuff that decreases your strength and dexterity both by 1 point. And that decreases all damage you deal and all block you gain by, you guessed it, 1 point. So, you're basically just in a race to kill him as fast as is physically possible. We're gonna drink this to get our extra cards. Perfect. Heal Hook. Deflect. I don't know if I want more block or put more damage on him. We're gonna put more block because I'm really wounded. Okay, hold on to a strike. This guy very well may kill me. Like, if he doesn't, it's gonna be close. He's like here, he's gonna use that powerful debuff next turn. Luckily, I think if I neutralize, strike, bouncing flask, 3, 4, okay, good. And he'll die from poison. And I only took 5 damage. Which, considering that this boss usually gives me a lot of trouble as the Silent, 5 damage is a very excellent score. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Kill you with a fancy heal hook. Tough Bandages. Gain block whenever you discard a card. That is massively good in the Silent deck, because he discards a lot. And then Calculated Gamble. Discard your hand and draw that many cards. Absolutely, that's good. Because that'll sync well with Tough Bandages. So now it's time for, No Balls, No Glory Part 2. I really should rest, heal up. But I'm gonna No Balls, No Glory, and instead of that I'm gonna Smith, upgrade Calculated Gamble, so that it no longer exhausts. Yeah, so you removed it end of combat. We're gonna exhaust it so I can play it multiple times for combat. Purely because playing that will give me a lot of free block from Tough Bandages. Oh, I'm dead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna play one block, strike, play the other block, panache goes off. Okay, so this slime hecker, he's mean. He hurts. So he's gonna hit you with that, and that reduces the number of cards you draw. And then he's got this thing, Unknown? What's he gonna do? He is charging up. And he is charging up to ruin your life if you can't put a lot of damage on him very quickly. Put that down, put that down. 30 damage. Oh, I'm gonna hope I get a good draw. Oh, it's gonna come down. Oh, man. I might die right here, guys. I might just Slime Crush. 35 damage. Ooh, boy. Okay. Neutralize. Heal Hook. Ah, I could play Leg Sweep. Oh, wait, no, he's only... Okay, he's 8 damage away from splitting, because he'll split at 70. And I don't care about anything else. I want him to split. So we're going to put the Strike... Okay, so he's going to split. I can play Calculated Gamble. Tools of the Trade. Excellent. In turn, hold on to defend. Okay. Alright. Enemy turn, end turn. 50 health isn't bad. I'm kind of upset at this boss because it will cleanse the poison when it splits. And just logically speaking, that shouldn't happen, but what can you do? Alright, we're gonna kill the Spike Slime first. Because the Acid Slime will reduce your damage, the Spike Slime will reduce your armor. And playing as the Silent, armor is what keeps me alive. Okay, so I have 2 choices. I could hold on to Deflect, or I could... Mouse stopped working there. Or I can play both of them for free damage from Panache. And I'm gonna do... Fuck, that was wrong. Because now he's gonna split sooner than I wanted. Okay. Alright. The good news, though, is that if I can get Panache to pop again, that'll be really good. Ah, get rid of Bouncing Flask. And we're just gonna start with Calculated Gamble, because Strike and Defend, like I said, they're the worst cards in the game. That Tough Bandages get me a lot of armor. Could. We're gonna do Stab. Stab. I could play Heal Hook, or I could play Survival. Oh, I'm gonna play Heal Hook, and then hold on to Survivor. And then I'll take 1 damage, but that's okay. 1 damage is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with the debuff these guys put down is Frail. You gain less block. And that's not good for me, because I like block. Leg sweep is good. Lose that. Yeah, we're good. Ugh, excuse me. Shouldn't drink Pepsi on an empty stomach while recording, but fuck it. I don't care. Play that. Play neutralize. Just for the damage. Literally just for the damage. We're gonna hold on to deflect because it's free. Because I would really like to get panache off one more time. That would be fantastic. They're gonna make me really heckin' frail. Oh yeah, Acid Slime wounds you. I'd forgotten. Drop Bouncing Flask again, because it's just too random for a multi-hit fight like this. We're gonna start with Deflect, because that'll put a charge on Panache. We play Calculated Gamble. Okay. Heal Hook the big boy over there. To get the energy, draw a card. A wound. Well, we got it out of the way. We play a Strike, play a Defend, and that will activate Panache. In turn, hold on to Defend, discard the wound. Not discard, just get rid of it. Okay, we're going good. So far, No Balls, No Glory has not ruined my life yet, and I like it when things work. Yeah, get rid of the wound. Tools of the trade, just get rid of the wounds. Let's stab him, and then we can play Bouncing Flask. Okay, that's fine. In turn, hold on to Deflect, because they're not going to attack. They're both going to put the debuff on me. They put the weak debuff, right? Yeah, weakened, do less damage. That's okay. That's why I played the poison, because I know I was going to be weakened. Let's discard Leg Sweep. Start with Deflect. Calculated Gamble. I'm getting so much mileage out of Calculated Gamble and Tough Bandages already. I love that combo. It drew a wound. I don't like that, but that's okay. Weaken you. Put a knife in your throat. One more knife for you. Ugh. Love Panache. Just deals so much damage. I really should have held on to that wound, though. Because if it's in my hand, then I can't draw. I feel like you can do that one meme. Of like that black dude, and like he says something really stupid, but technically correct. You know the meme. It's like, burglars can't rob you if you give them all your money. That meme. I feel like that meme right now. Okay. What do we have? Unload. Deal 12 damage, discard all non-attack cards. Powerful. Awesome. Grand Finale. Powerful, never actually gonna get a chance to play it. I'm just not... I don't have enough deck control. It can only be played if there's no cards in your draw pile. And remember, if you try to draw while there's nothing in your draw pile, it'll auto-cycle your discard into your deck. So if there's only 3 cards left and you draw, you'll skip right from 3 back to having a full deck. So that's worthless. For me. I'm not good enough to play it. Nightmare. Choose a card. Next turn, add 3 copies of that card into your hand, then exhaust. Nightmare has the potential to be a really powerful card, but it's a 3 cost. So that means you deal no damage, and you gain no defense for this turn if you play Nightmare. And, I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna take Unload. Just because it's a nice, simple, damagey card. And even if I discard something I like, Tough Bandages will get me some armor. Okay, Astrolabe. Upon pickup, choose and transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Runic Dome. Gain energy, cannot see intents, which means you can't see what the enemy's planning. Or Ectoplasm. Gain energy, but you no longer gain gold. Okay. So the thing is, having that extra 4th bit of energy is massive. That is, it's not like, oh, you gain an extra 1/3 of your power. No, having 4 energy can double your power in some situations. It's just so useful. But this is only 1/3 of the way through the game. I need more gold than that. And I've never taken Runic Dome, because I like being able to see what the enemy's gonna do. Because if you take that, you don't know if you need to block or if you need to damage. And it's like, nah. I'm just gonna take Astrolabe. Because I said Defend and Strike are the worst cards in the game. We're gonna pick 2 strikes and a defend, and we're gonna transform and upgrade them. Love that, love that, love that. I got great draws. So what I got is Noxious Fumes. The start of your turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies. So that will just infinitely add poison to enemies. Excellent. If you play that, all you need to do is play defensive. Acrobatics. Draw 4 cards, discard 1 card. Not my favorite card, but certainly useful. And then Unload Plus. Well, I just took Unload, so I shouldn't have to explain why that's good for me. And we're going to Act 2 out of 3. There's a total of 3 acts. What path do we want? If we take the right, we get a shop and 2 campfires. If we take the middle, we get a shop, 2 campfires, and an elite. And then you can just get another elite down the line. I think that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take this one so I get a question mark. Because, you kind of don't want question marks early. Like in the first act, you don't want question marks because you want to encounter a lot of enemies to get good cards. But in the second act, question marks start becoming more useful. So we're going to play Backstab, Unload, and Strike. Yeah. And actually, I could have... I goofed that a little bit, but that's okay. So this guy plays Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle a Daze into your draw pile. That's no fun for me, but that's okay. We're gonna neutralize, Heel Hook. Do I want to play the defense? Yeah, I'm gonna play defense. I'm gonna play both defense. That's gonna put 2 Dazes in my draw pile, and then Unload. And that was enough to get Panache off. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start with an attack, and then I really don't want to just play a bunch of skills, because then I'll get a bunch of Dazes in my draw pile, and that's no good. What if I play I play Survivor, and then I play Acrobatics, and hopefully that can draw some of the Dazes. It did not. Discard Leg Sweep. Play well-laid plans, and no, I can't do that. Oh no, there's just so many days. Fuck it, what's one more? That was a terrible idea. I really shouldn't have done that, but I did anyways. I feel like that's the story of my life. Because I really only need 1 more attack, and then the poison will finish him. This is... okay, I got the attack. I was about to say, this is why that was a bad plan. Alright, 0 damage taken. Dagger Throw. Draw 1, discard 1. That's got Bandage Synergy. Yeah, we'll take Dagger Throw. What's in the question mark? Offer gold, receive relic. Yeah, got any jacks, friend? I got the shakes, bad. Please, maybe some coin? Yeah, okay. I'll pay for a drug addict. The Courier. Merchant no longer runs out of cards, relics, or potions, and his prices are reduced. Coolio. I'm glad I didn't take that one, no gold thing. Alright, what we got here? We're gonna start with Neutralize and Heel Hook. Then play Noxious Fumes. We're gonna gamble, because I love gambling. Lord knows I'm born a gambling man. And it totally is gambling man, not rambling man. Play Panache, put Terror on you, stab you once, play Defend, hold on to Leg Sweep. So these pieces of shit, every time they attack, they steal 15 gold. Oh, wait, these are different enemies, the Looter and the Mugger. I forget which of them is worse, because they both have the Thief passive, and oh yeah, they will eventually run away from combat and take your gold with them, and I'm not all about that. I don't like that. So, that, Dagger Throw, discard Bouncing Flask, yeah. play... No, if I play Unload, yeah, that'll kill you. Cool. I can stab. Okay. I misplayed that. I should have held on to that one block card, then I wouldn't have taken any damage, but that's okay. Oh boy, how do I want to play this hand? Start with discarding a defend. We're gonna sweep the leg, and then play Unload. Okay. Hold on to the other Unload, because we're gonna need a lot of damage. So he's probably gonna run away soon. Yeah, there it is. He throws down a flash bomb for block, and then he runs away like a piece of shit. Ooh, what do I want to get rid of here? I almost want to say deflect, but if I get rid of bouncing flask instead, then I can pop off panache, because that's 1, 2, 3, or I can just kill him and forget panache. Okay. Ooh! Dash plus, high damage, high block, or footwork, gain dexterity. I do like footwork, but I'm going to take dash plus. Purely because it's already upgraded, and I like that. Let's hit up the shop on the way through town. Cheap prices. Bottled Tornado. Upon pickup, choose a power card, and it starts in your hand. Ooh, Daz. I'm a professional. Okay. That's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like it. We're gonna take it. Bottle Tornado. Here's the question, though. Noxious Fumes for just the continuous poison damage from turn 1, or Panache? No, we're taking Noxious Fumes. I love poison way too much to not do that. Alright. So now we start out every game by playing a long-term... Oh no, we can start with Panache! Look at that! That was just lovely. Okay, how do we want to play this? You're both gonna try to stab me. So let's play Defend, Acrobatics, drop a strike card, play Well-Laid Plans, and play another Defend, I guess. Because they're both gonna hit me pretty hard. Is it worth using a weak potion on him? Yeah, it is. This deck has enough weak. There we go. Let's hold on to backstab. Because these two haters, the Centurion, can cast a block for 15 block on the Mystic, and the Mystic can attack, debuff, heal both of them, or do what she's about to, which gives them both a 2 strength buff. And 2 strength is a lot of buff, and I'm not all about that. 2 strengths do I have in there? Yeah, let's go ahead and calculate and gamble. Oh, I should have played the strike. Oh well. Get Panache, hold on to that. And then Noxious Fumes is just gonna slowly ramp up. Oh no, she used the heal. Look at that. Okay. But yeah, he will only ever block for himself if she's already dead. So, like, a lot of time, I used to attack the Mystic first, because she was the buffer and the strengther, but honestly, I feel like it's almost easier to kill the tank first, which seems a little bit backwards, but I'm not gonna judge. Oh, we're gonna get rid of Leg Sweep, because I think I'll be fine without it. Because if we play Terror, Heel Hook, Deflect, Dagger Throw, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna end this turn by playing 2 unloads. Play the second unload on her, because the poison's gonna kill him. What is that slurping noise over there? That doesn't sound like homework.
Sending a Snapchat.
Okay. Snapchatting your boyfriend, no doubt.
Maybe I can Snapchat her. Spicy.
I would, but you're sick and I'm a piece of shit, so
That's fair.
yeah. So we're just gonna play through. I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a hard time thinking of, like, good commentary. 'Cause I said so much in the first video, but now it's like, what it's hard to tell, or it's like hard to think about what I have and have not talked about, just because I already talked about some of that stuff. I'm just gonna kill her and move on. And it's like, here's the thing. Oh, poison stab, that's good. Prepared is also good. I'll take backflip. It's like, people make a big deal about the Ironclad being good, and his starting relic is so good because it heals so much. I've only taken 8 damage, and I am 1, 2, 3 fights in. That's not bad. That's pretty dang good, actually. So what am I gonna upgrade? Unload does more damage, backflip gets more block, dagger throw gets more damage, well-laid plans goes from 1 card to 2 cards, panache goes from 10 to 14. I think I want to do panache. I could do leg sweep, more weak, more block. Leg sweep plus is good. I'll do panache now, leg sweep later. Because I feel like I've got... Oh, no, I should have done leg sweep, because I've got Noxious Fumes starting, so I just need to build a more defense... Ugh, I hate these guys. Oh my god. So, this is a second floor elite fight, and I have a problem with that, because look at that. First turn, 13 plus 12 is 25, and 7 makes 32 damage on the first turn with a debuff added in. Yikes. We're gonna hit the Slaver first because he will shred your defenses. We'll put Neutralize on him. Play Noxious Fumes. Kinda wanna play Leg Sweep, but I also no, yeah, we're gonna Leg Sweep on you. Yeah. Calculated gamble to get some more block. Well-laid plans. We got that down to 9, 9, 18. Got that down to 25. 23. I had a great opening hand. They're still gonna damage me and apply a debuff. I do not like these guys. They hit too hard for a second floor boss. Okay, here we go. That's more reasonable. Well, no, I say that. No, they're just still weakened. They're still BS. Panache. Okay, tools of the trade is 1. Let's backflip. Defend and unload. And I'm still gonna take damage just because these guys hit way too freaking hard. They haven't even debuffed me very much yet. Okay, he's just stacking wounds into my discard. And, okay, there we go, yeah, vulnerable. Take extra 50% damage. You haters deal enough damage already! You don't need that! Select, if I play Dash, that will not quite kill you, but the poison will. Could do Unload, but I'd rather just do Dagger Throw, just to get the extra discard for some block. Hold on to Unload. Oh, wait, no, I was... Okay, I'm fine. Okay, alright. So, with all my bitching, how much damage have they done to me? Like, 10 damage so far? That's... Despite my bitching, I'm actually making a pretty good fight out of this. Yikes. Drop a defend. Start with Dagger Throw. And defend. Dash isn't enough to kill you. Neither is Unload. Neither of them are weak. I'm just gonna play Acrobatics and see what turns up. Okay, there's a wound. We can discard that right off the bat. We can play Survivor and discard Defend. That'll get me a little bit of extra block. Oh, okay, cool. I'm not taking any damage this turn. Let's hold on to Dash, because that's a lot of block. Because again, like, usually, if you have to devote an entire turn purely to defense, that means you've accomplished nothing. but I've got Noxious Fiends, and that's just going to continually increase their poison damage every turn. So I can play the long game here, and I'll be okay with that. Start with Deflect, follow with Backstab, so he's marked for death. Calculate Gamble. Strike and Unload, and then Panache goes off. Cool. Okay. So, despite me bitching about that, I've been complaining about this fight for the entire time. I really only took 10 damage, and that's really not bad. That's not bad at all. But remember, I have a pretty dang powerful deck. Oh, Shuriken! Okay, let's calm down a little bit. I have a pretty powerful deck, all things considered, but I just don't like them. But anyway, Shuriken. If you play 3 attacks in 1 turn, gain a strength. And, Silent is good at that. Tactician. Ooh, if you discard this card, gain energy. Oh, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Because I got some discard. I've got Survivor discard. I've got well-laid plans to hold on to it. I've got Tools of the Trade as a discard. Dagger Throw as a discard. Acrobatics as a discard. Yeah, I'll do good for that. But anyways, Shuriken. So, that means I need to build a Shiv deck. And Shiv decks are awesome. I don't think I have any Shiv cards at the moment. I want to upgrade. Ooh, upgrade Tactician? Hell yeah, I will. Extra energy, my jam. This extra energy means I can play more cards, which will proc Panache, and also Shuriken. And the Calibers! Instead of losing all block, you lose 15 block. And that sounds useless. In early game, it is kind of useless, because if you have more than 15 block more than what an enemy would remove or damage you for, then you're doing something wrong, but late game, that can be really handy. But anyways, what do I want to upgrade? Backstab gets an extra 4 damage once. Well-laid plans is cool. We're gonna do Leg Sweep Plus. Because the extra weak is good, and the extra block is good. I'm going to take a question mark over a fight. Ooh! Oh, I love this event. Elegance. Remove 1 card from your deck. Simplicity. Upgrade all strike and defend. Hell yes. I always take that. I know I removed a lot of strikes and defends, but still. That put defend from 5 up to 8, and strike from 6 up to 9. Dad's good stuff. Dad's really good stuff. Snecko! All praise Snecko! Oh my god. I love this. I love this thing. I love snakes in general, but Snecko is just one of the best memes. There's an artifact associated with him that is just hilarious, which I will explain more on turn 2, because it doesn't matter at this exact moment. We're gonna leg sweep him just to get some block off, and play Unload. I mean, to get more weakening on him. So, Snecko fight, Perplexing Glare. He inflicts you with confusion, which means whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. And Snecko, why are you being mean to me? I thought we were friends. You want to see a lot less. That's bad. I got the 0 Tools of the Trade, so that's okay. Now, I really want to play the Panache, but I kind of can't. I just have to go with Backflip, draw some cards, more 3 cost. Snecko, why are you being mean to me? We're friends. Anyways, there's a relic called the Snecko Eye where you draw an extra 2 cards, and you draw an extra 2 cards every turn, but you are permanently confused. And it's kind of just hilarious because that's funny, but also because if you have a deck full of 2-cost cards, there's a good chance that the 2-cost card will be either unaffected or lowered, because it can do 0, 1, 2, or 3. That's the different things you can cost. And I've got a deck with a lot of 0 and 1 cost cards in it, so it's bad for me. But if you get a Snecko Eye early, you can fill your deck with 2 and 3 cost cards and then just laugh your way to the bank. I'm gonna play Calculated Gamble. That's gonna discard the Tactician, get me some extra. Acrobatics, good. Okay, I'm seeing some good stuff here. Let's get. Ooh, what do we want to get rid of? Dash? We're gonna get rid of Dash, because we've got enough block. We're gonna play Panache this time around. Well-laid plans. Defend. And unload. We're gonna hold on to Dagger Throw, just because why not? I mean, I really don't have a reason to hold on to it, but I don't have a reason to get rid of it either, so... Let's get rid of the 3-cost unload. Play the Strike. He's not gonna hurt me this turn, so I can get a little bit risky if I want. Let's play back. What are we gonna get? Terror. Yeah, let's play a 1-cost Terror. I'm down. And hold on to Backstab. That permanent vulnerability. That's good stuff. That's a 50% damage buff to all physical damage I deal. That's good stuff. All attack damage. It doesn't count Panache. Snecko, you're being so mean to me. What's with all these high costs? Leg Sweep got discounted. That's cool. We're gonna open with Leg Sweep then. I'm gonna have to Backstab and play Strike, I guess. Why not? So, wait, if I hold on to Neutralize, will that reset its cost at the end of the turn? No, it will not. Good to know. I'm gonna discard Tactician! I've never taken that card before, but I'm loving it. Play that, should be enough poison to kill him. Alright, bye-bye, Snecko, you can go back to sleep now. Like, you kill everything else, but Snecko, he just goes to take a nap. Because everyone loves Snecko. I don't know if I want any of these. I don't think I want any of these. Skip. Because, like, that's the thing. Getting more cards in your deck will dilute it, which means you've got less chance of getting cards that you really like. And I've got a good enough deck right now that I don't feel the need to do that. Oh, Mr. Stabby, or the Book of Stabbing. So his gimmick is every time he deals attack damage to you, he puts a wound in your discard pile. And every turn he attacks one more time than the last turn. So you gotta kill him pretty quick. We're gonna go ahead and play Backstab. And then Calculated Gamble. Play Well-Laid Plans. I needed another 1-cost attack so I could get my Shuriken, but that's not gonna happen. So, do I want to weaken him or do I want to damage him? Oh boy. We're gonna weaken him. Just because 3 weak is so incredibly useful. Ugh, my lungs. My lungs still don't work, by the way. In case of any of you watching me have watched other videos. Yeah, they just still don't work. Panache! Hello! Neutralize. Strike. Go ahead and play Acrobatics. Discard Tactician. Play Strike. Play a Defend. 4, 8, 12, so we're good. Play Unload. Oh yeah, and I played 3 attacks, so I have an extra strength. Just all attack damage increased by 1. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're making a good fight out of this. Haven't taken any damage yet. Terror. Absolutely. Tools of the Trade. Of course. I don't know if I want to play this one. Dagger Throw. What do you get? We're going to discard Strike because I need the extra block. Perfectly enough block. And I got to use Panache because that was 5 cards. You kind of have to play quicker with Book of Stabbing because he will rack up damage. It's like he's still attacking for 6 damage 4 times. It's just less because he's weakened. Let's put Strike back in the pile. Get the heal hook since he's weakened. Play Deflect. Play 2 strikes to get the Shuriken. Play the 1 defend, and he's gonna damage me for 1 damage, but that's okay, because he's almost dead. I should have just played dash. I didn't need the extra strength. Ah well. Kill. Gosh, I don't care. Just kill. There you go. So that was a Book of Stabbing with only 1 damage. Oddly smooth stone! Start with 1 dexterity! Free block! Good stuff. Reflex. If it's discarded, draw a card. Yeah, I'll take that. Again, because I've got a lot of discard. This thing. Snake Plant. It's not a snake that I'm fond of. Because every time you attack it, it gains armor. And every time it takes damage, that armor increases, but it resets at the end of the turn. So we're gonna poison him. Start with Noxious Fumes, Terror, Bouncing Flask. Stab it in the butt. Enter. Okay. Frail and weakened. You see, this is why I went for trying to, poison you. Because you're a mean piece of shit and I don't like you. I don't have any weakened for Heal Hook. Let's just play Defend, I guess. He's gonna hit me really hard, though. Go ahead and play friggin' Unload, why not? I might have been able to kill him if I hit him pretty hard. Yeah, that hurt. I like how this normal encounter did more damage to me than most of the elite fights I've run into so far. It says something about this game, I think. Okay, I want Sucker Punch for more weak. Backflip for... backflip's just good. I get another Bouncing Flask. I barely play the Bouncing Flask I have, though. Yeah, I'm gonna... If any of these was upgraded, I'd take them, but I'm just gonna skip that reward. I don't really feel like I need any of those. We're gonna No Balls, No Glory, Smith, more Unload damage, more Dagger Throw is always good. I can get 2 cards from Reflex Plus. Free block on Defend, damage on Heal Hook. I'm gonna go for Dagger no, Backflip. I'm gonna go for Backflip, because I usually build like super damage heavy decks, and then I forget to play defensively. Okay, this dude. 42 should be enough health to fight him. Start with Noxious Fumes. Well-laid plans. I'm gonna use Bouncing Flask to get rid of his artifact quickly. And we're gonna play Backstab. In turn, hold the Unload. Because what he does is he summons 2 minions! And those minions each will cast a debuff where they steal one of your cards. I don't have Panache yet. Then, Backflip, ooh goody. Play Deflect. Dagger Throw. Discard Tactician. I want to play Acrobatics. Now I'm gonna play Acrobatics. I'm looking for some weakness. Not weakness. I can discard the Reflex though. Panache and Tools of the Trade. I'll count that as a good draw. I don't have any weakness. I could just play Unload if I wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna do Strike and Unload. In turn, hold on to Dash, because none of them are weak, and well, I'm probably gonna draw some weak. Yeah, Neutralize. When you look at this, it's not in order though, it's just the sum total of your deck. Okay, so he stole an Unload, and he took Leg Sweep. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay. If I... ooh, what am I gonna discard? Discard Survivor. He's gonna buff up and do some bad things. If I play Dash on you, it's exactly enough damage to kill you next turn. I'm gonna play Terror on you, and also Neutralize on you. And then I'm just gonna play a Strike, because I want to get that Shuriken up. Okay. Hold on to Calculated Gambit, because it's a good card. Me rambling, talking about what I'm doing, filling the silence with empty noise. He cast a defense on him. Interesting. Let's start with discarding Reflex. We'll play another Neutralize on you. Should have thought now we'll play Dash. No, let's just unload, because that'll kill him, and it'll discard a lot of stuff to give me block for him. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think unload with tough bandages would give me quite as much utility as I'm getting out of it, but dang if I'm not milking that. Ooh, discard Tactician. Yeah, Dagger Throw. Forget the defense, we don't need that right now. Play a stab, play a stab. Put some extra weakness on him, hold on to a defend, because he's gonna hit me really hard pretty soon. Probably right now. Yeah, here we go. Aggressive, 38 damage. That's a lot. Choose a card to discard. We're gonna get rid of Survive. Nah, defend. Yeah, get rid of defend. Why do I have 15 block? I have no idea why I have that much block. I gained 3 from discarding something, but... weird. Whatever. I'm not gonna ask too many questions. Heal Hook. Neutralize. Deflect. Heckin' backflips for days, and for style. Finish it off with a dash to get strength from the Shuriken and get enough armor to block all of that damage. Hold on to the damage. Hyper Beam! Blah! And now, just like in Pokemon, he has to spend a turn to recharge. Ooh, no, let's get rid of Tactician first. Yeah. Play Bouncing Flask. I want to play the unloads. Actually, no, yeah, I can play unload. I'll discard those 3, but then I'll draw more from that thing. Oh, that was only 1 draw. We'll play the other unload too. Why not? Oh wait, no, that's right! I've got the calipers! That's why I had some block left over. I'd forgotten that that was a thing. Let's lose a basic strike. Start with a heal hook, because it's free, because he's weak. And that's enough to kill him. Poison, stab, be acrobat. Perfect. Did I take any damage that fight? I don't think I did. You get bonus score for that. Ooh. Glass Knife is hella strong. Alchemize. Obtain a free random potion. I'm gonna take Glass Knife. Because I don't think I really need potions. Snackle Eye! Yeah, draw 2 additional cards and start each combat confused. Part of me wants to take that for the meme, but I've got so many 1 and 0 cost cards that that would just kill my run. Guaranteed. Black Star. Elites drop extra relics when you kill them. Useful, but that's better on the first super boss than on the second, because I've only got 1 floor left. We're just gonna take the Lizard Tail. If you die, you get healed back to max health. Nice little safety net. healed back to half health. Did I say full? Don't listen to me, I'm stupid. Okay, what we gonna do... So on the final floor, you want to look for a shop pretty late in the run so you can spend your gold. There's a shop here with an elite soon after it. I could go... Oh man. Do I want an extra elite? Or do I want an extra campfire and a shop earlier? Let's go this way. Avoid the elite, hit a bunch of question marks. You guys! So these things are cool. If you kill one, it will revive in 2 turns, unless all the enemies are dead. So I'm gonna cast Terror on you, playing Noxious Fumes, and then Backstab, Unload, Discard, Armor, Panache, Strike. I'm gonna take some damage. That's how it goes, sometimes. Probably shouldn't have played Backstab. I wanted the extra strength though. I got thirsty. That's the problem with Shuriken, is that it makes me thirsty. And I want to play the cool stuff. Let's go ahead and... Wait, no. Leg sweep. Let's leg sweep him. Where does that put me? 6 times 2 is 12, plus 8 is 20, so I can kill him, and we're good. So it's like, oh no, I'm growing. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Well laid plans, tools of trade, heel hook, acrobat, drop tactician, backflip, use an attack, calculated gamble, another attack, and then dagger. No, I'm gonna use dagger. I'm gonna use strike, and unload, and then panache kills them. Yep. This elixir, exhaust all status and curse cards. I've just never felt like it was useful. At least not as useful as some of the other stuff. Caltrops. I have mixed feelings about this card. When you're attacked, deal 3 damage. On one, there's a lot of situations where it can be useful. On the other, I feel like it's a wasted card sometimes. Like, especially when I could get prepared, which will give me draw and discard, which will help for panache and bandages. Here it's not always good, but we'll take prepared. It's like, I've got enough damage, I don't need the 3 from that. Ooh, this thing. Highly ornamented tomb. See a slot for gold floating above it. Is this the Red Mask tomb? I'm not gonna spend all the gold for it, but I think that's the Red Mask tomb, but... Are there 2 tombs that do this? Weird. I know there's one tomb that if you pay all your gold you get the Red Mask, which gives all enemies 1 week at the beginning of the encounter, and that's not worth 254 gold. It's hilarious if you can find that with like only 5 gold in your pocket, and then you do that, like hell yeah, I'll pay 4 gold for a relic. Chaotic terrain, bony sphere, mysterious glowing object. You notice some sentries. Fight the sentries, get the relic? Sure. I'm gonna regret this. So these mechanical sentries, I don't like any of them. We've got the bomb sphere that will explode for damage when he dies, and he can cast a buff to increase that. We have the repulsor, which will attack you or fill your deck with daze. We got the orc walker, who just gets stronger, literally every single turn. And none of those are good for my health. Especially not when they come out the gate dealing this much damage. Play Survivor, drop Bouncing Flask, play Backstab. That is 30 damage out of the gate. Well, no, they don't always deal 30 damage. That's random. His repulsors are actually more likely to do the debuff than not. And explodey spheres can do that too. Or Walker's Only Khaki, though. They're not nice. Neutralize! Backflip. Prepared. Let's get this burn out of my hand, because it'll hurt me if I don't. Heal hook. Glass knife. I'll play glass knife. And I could play Calc Gamble, but I think I'd rather just play Unload. Because that'll discard some stuff, get me to block and deal damage. Still gonna take damage though. It's like, I mean, this is an elite fight, and I did pick this fight. Like, I can't complain about it. I knew exactly what I was getting into. It's just so hard for me to say no to a relic. It's like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, I can take them. I can totally take these guys on. Terror, play Acrobatics, discard Tactician, use a Dagger Throw, discard Defend, Tools of Trade, get a Stab in there, and play... If I had played Dash, it would have killed him. I don't need to play Dash on him, I can just play Dash on him. Because then, he won't damage me through my block this turn, and the poison will kill him next turn. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't have any days in my draw pile, which is good. Well, I have 2 days in my draw pile now. Okay, how are we gonna go about this? Play? We're gonna discard a daze, which is unhealthy because that will cycle it back into your discard pile instead of dissolving it, but I need all these cards. Start with Nash, well-laid plans, do a stab, and do another stab. I'm gonna take some... I put both. I used all-out attack, so that put it back into discard anyways, but that's okay. I can deal with that for now. And then this guy. I'd really like to kill him without taking any damage. No, discard Reflex. That was almost bad. Leg sweep. Weaken, gain block. Do I have enough damage? I'm out of energy. Oh, but the poison will get him. Okay. Not a bad fight. Still got 50 health left. And I got the Ginger. You can no longer become weakened. Cool stuff. Good stuff. Prepared plus. Yeah, I'll take that. Let's do shop. One of 2 shops I will encounter. Mummified Hand. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Sadistic Nature. That's a good one, too. Vajra. Also good. Gremlin Horn. Oh, man. So many good things. Oh, man. So the Mummified Hand, when you play a power, a random card in your hand costs 0. Sadistic Nature. When you apply a debuff, they take 3 damage. That counts poison. That counts weak. I got a lot of weak. Oh, and that counts especially for Bouncing Flask. It deals poison damage 4 times, so it will pop that 4 times. Ooh, I like Mummified... no, I don't care about Mummified Hand, because most of my powers are 0 cost anyways. I'm gonna take Sadistic Nature, because it's delicious. Vajra to just get that extra free strength from the start. I don't really need that, though, because I've got the Shuriken. I don't know, do I want to spend that now? Or do I want to go pick some fights and then maybe have some more gold later? Oh no. I don't know. We're gonna keep it... We're not gonna buy that, because I've got the Shuriken for strength. And we're just gonna hope that I can... Hope that there's something else more useful down the line. Duplicate a card in your deck. Oh boy, what do I want? An extra panache? No, shit! Whoops. I didn't mean to actually do that, I just wanted to look at it. Well, I mean, that is a pretty good card. It's a rare, it's a 0 cost power, and I already upgraded it. Yeah, no, that's what I would have picked. I mean, that or Noxious Fumes plus, but one of those is enough. Okay, Campfire. Upgrade Sadistic Nature to do 4 damage per debuff? Probably. Or Reflex to get more... Nah, Sadistic Nature. So I have this problem where I just love powers. Like, I love playing a bajillion powers every fight. Oh, this event. Become cursed and heal, or receive madness and lose health. And madness is a 1 cost where a random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat. Boy, what's the rest of my floor level? A lot of fights. A lot of fights. Man, I don't know. We're gonna go Matt. No, I need the health. I need the health, and I have enough discard to oh no, I've got this thing. I can just forget the curse. Free healing. Yeah. Okay. What do you have? Nothing that I want. Literally nothing that I want. Could get another noxious fumes, maybe. Should have bought that extra strength thing. I could remove a card. Are there any cards that I don't want? Remove one of the defense, I guess. They're good though since I upgraded them. I'm gonna buy an extra noxious fumes. And bandage up for free healing. Okay, we're good. Let's go. I'm gonna go right. Molten egg, upgrade and attack. Upgrade glass knife, for sure. This thing, every time, it does 8 damage twice, for 16, but every time you play it, it lowers its damage by 2. If you upgrade it, that goes up to 12. So that starts at 24 damage for a 1-cost card, and then it goes down. But even if you play it 3 times, that's 24, 20, and 16 for a 1-cost. You have to play this card a lot for it to no longer be worth it. And that's cool. We're gonna take an extra campfire. Smith up. Just keep smithing stuff. I think I'm gonna smith up reflex or prepared. Or noxious fumes. Smith up the other noxious fumes. No. Because if I ever draw that, that'll be the difference between 5 and 6 poison per turn. Because I've already got the other one that's upgraded. Bandage up could get me some more healing. I'm gonna upgrade reflex, because there have been multiple times where I wish that gave me more cards. And an elite fight. What do you have for me? This guy! The Nemesis. He is an interesting guy. He actually looks really similar to the Silent, come to think of it. You've got the horned bone mass, you've got the green drapery, you've got just a general... You got the bone tail. Nemesis got a tail up there, look at that. Anyways, we're gonna start Noxious Fumes. Well-laid plans. Staffification. And we're gonna keep a defense. Horrible first turn. So what this guy does is, he's got a buff. He'll buff himself. Anytime you take damage, that damage is reduced to 1 for the next 2 turns. And then he's gonna hurt a lot. So we're gonna take Panache, Sadistic Nature, play Prepared, discard Tactician, ooh, discard Unload. I don't care about that. Ooh, no, I lied. We're gonna discard Deflect. No, we're gonna discard Unload. I'm gonna play back. Whoop. I'm gonna play Bouncing Flask, and since I have Sadistic, watch this. Poison, damage, poison, damage, poison, damage, poison, damage. Such a good combo. Let's go ahead and play Noxious Fumes. Acrobatic. Discard Leg Sweep. It doesn't matter. Yeah, discard Leg Sweep. Reflect. Weaken. Tools of the Trade. Okay. Hold on to heal. So he has exactly 3 things he'll do. 1's a buff. 2 is this attack that does damage 3 times and fills your deck with burns. And then after that, he just does 30 damage. And he's just like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna hit you really hard. Is that okay? And even if you say no, that's not okay. He still does it. What a piece of shit. Bandage. Heal Hook. Play Survivor. Discard Strike. And then if we play that won't be enough. 14 block. I'll take 1 damage, and I'll be upset about it, but I'll do it. Okay. Even the poison gets reduced to 1 damage. But now, he's vulnerable. So he's going to take a turn to cast the buff on him, and we have exactly 1 turn to unload. So we're going to start with the second Panache Plus. Follow it up with Terror. Prepared. Draw a card just to put charges on Panache. Literally no other reason. Get rid of Burn. Get rid of Burn. What? Dagger Throw. Ooh. Oh man, he's not weak right now though. Get rid of him. Last Knife. And unload. Then I'll hold on to the strike. So I put a lot of damage on him just there. Poison does a lot more. 25 health. Let's discard the burn, because they're no good. Block. I need 12 block for this turn. Excellent. Stab. Stab. I should have held on to that block. What am I thinking? He's gonna hit me really hard here. Ooh, okay. Get rid of burn. Leg sweep for defense. Neutralize. So I've got Prepared and Tactician and Reflex in my pile. We're gonna play Acrobatics and hope we get lucky. We got lucky. Oh, we got so lucky. Okay. Tactician means I can play Backflip, which means I can play Preparation, discard Reflex, discard Dash, yeah, discard Dash, and then Burn won't be enough to hurt me through that. We can go ahead and play Strike. We're gonna hold on to Bouncing Flask. And here is why I love taking Sadistic with Bouncing Flask. Just get the burn out of here. And just do this. And then that's 16 damage in addition to the burn. Singing Bowl! When you skip a card, increase your max health by 2. Bit late for that to be useful. Fire Potion. Let's get rid of the Explosive, which is 10 damage to everything, for the Fire, which is 20 damage to 1. Distraction. Ooh, add a random skill to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Yes? Please. Because that'll help Panache. Purple Fire Spirits, dancing around a bonfire. Offer and receive a reward based on the offer. So these guys, if you give them a common, I think they heal you a little bit. If you give them a rare, they heal you to full health. If you give them no, not rare. If you give them an uncommon, heal full health. If you give them a rare, they'll give you full health and 10 extra max health. And I think I might get rid of this second unupgraded unload for that extra 10 health. Yeah. Okay. Question mark. Free Snecko Skull! Praise Snecko! Anytime you apply poison, apply an additional poison. That works with the passive Noxious Fumes. That works 4 times with the Bouncing Flask. Oh boy. One of my favorite relics in the game. Actually, I'm going to say it. My favorite relic in the game. Right there. Because if you get it early, you can build a poison build around it, and it's just so fun. I don't care that there are other relics and combos that are more powerful. Snecko Skull is just so fun. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Start with Panache. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. End turn. And the Noxious Fumes would deal 3? Sneko's Skull goes off? Nah, it deals 4. It's just gonna deal 4. That's okay. Distraction. Malaise. That's an interesting card to get. Backflip. Blade Paired. Discard Tactician and Strike. So Malaise, it will apply a permanent strength reduction and weakness. Well, not permanent weakness. Depending on how much energy you play into it. But he gets 3 strength every turn, so that's not really good for me right now. Let's go ahead and play the second Panache. Oh, goody. Noxious Fumes again. Go ahead and play Prep, just to be... Ooh, yeah, we want that. Glass Knife. And he's dead. Just like that. What fun. Choke is a fun card. Do 12 damage, and then whenever you play a card, target enemy loses 5 health. That's a fun card. Especially since I've already kind of, balanced my deck around playing a bunch of cards. It's good stuff. And since we're at 78 out of 80 health, I'm just gonna go ahead and smith something up. What do I want my last upgrade to be? Don't need extra block, 4 damage is pointless, retain 2 cards doesn't help me, 2 damage is useless. Yeah, by the way, devs, Heal Hook Plus, you gain 2 damage. That is the least effective upgrade I have ever seen. Like, Heal Hook, you're not playing it for the damage anyways, you're playing it to get the extra energy and card. It's just, like, the upgrade for that just isn't worth it. At minimum, you need to upgrade the damage to 9, or draw an extra card. If Heal Hook drew an extra card for the upgrade, that would be good. That would be okay. But it's just not worth it. It's just not. Dagger Throw, 3 extra damage. Now I'm just going to take Noxious Fumes Plus. Just get the, even more poison. Probably a bad plan since I've already got Sneko Eye and 1 Noxious Fumes Plus. I take it back. That was the correct choice. Okay. Okay. Time Eater. I do not like to play against him. Having said that, he is one of the easier bosses. I just don't like to play against him. That Time Warp debuff. Whenever you play 12 cards, your turn ends immediately, and Time Eater gains 2 strength. I play a lot of cards in this deck. We'll start with both Noxious Fumes. Dagger Throw. That's 3. Panache is 4. Play another Prep. That's 5. Get rid of Strike. Drink the potion. Throw the poison. Hold on to the fire potion for now, because I know what this card does. And let's go ahead and play another defensive card. So that's 6 cards. Perfect. Ideally, you want to play 6 cards per turn. Because that's about the only way to do it. So if you don't, then you'll just have your life ruined. I don't like having my life ruined. And we're gonna start with... No, I can't play Choke. I need too much... I need more block than that. We're gonna start with Backflip. 1. I don't have anything for Tactician. That makes me sad. Play Bandages 2. Dash for 3. Having both of those Noxious Fumes from the start was a godsend, because it lets me deal damage without playing a bunch of cards. Yeah, okay, so here we go. We're gonna do 1, 2, and then 3. Probably should have played Leg Sweep there. Oh god, I really should have played Leg Sweep. Whoops. Discard there. And then my turn's over. Retain Leg Sweep. Yeah, I misplayed that. I really should have played Leg Sweep instead. Well, that's some damage. Okay, we're back to 0. Let's discard a Strike. We'll do 1, 2, 3. Definitely gonna play that 4. Ah, Sneko's Skull. Oh, make that poison. 5 for the weaken, 6 for the block. Okay. Alright. Doing good. Doing okay. And this played for a second there, but I'm doing alright. And I've just got that poison damage racking up so quickly. 7 poison damage per turn is massive. I'm gonna discard the strike. So we're at 6. 1, 2. Drop, unload. Do 3, 4, 5. Drop those, and then 6 is... Oh, man. 6, 12, 18. 6 damage, or... No, bouncing flask. 6. And since I've got sadistic nature, that's just going to put so much more poison and damage on him. Hold on to defend. Oh, but he gained 2 strength from that, so now this is going to hurt some. Okay, alright. We got this. We got this. He's going to use a buff. Great. Discard Tactician. Okay, let's start with Dagger Throw, because I don't need any of these block cards. 1, 2... Oh, I'm loving that poison toss. Got him up to 77 poison damage. Excellent. Not getting anything that I want. Come on, give me some combat. There we go. Dash. 5 cards. Okay. So we're probably... I don't think I'll be able to play 7 cards next turn. There we go. Cleanse everything. So now is what... Not that. Discard a strike. No, discard reflex. Now is when we throw the fire potion. Okay. Backflip. I don't have any oh no, I should have played leg sweep, block, and weaken. Those calipers helped me out immensely there. Hold on to heal hook. Because I put some weaken on him just now. Yeah. I wasn't paying any attention to my card count. I'm at 7. That's not bad. Calipers. You see there? I went down to 9 instead of 0. So 9's better than 0. Okay. 8. Nine. 10. Discard Tactician. 11. Want 12 to be the Bouncing Flask or a Dash. Not Bouncing Flask. It's just too... I just have too much synergy with it. Sadistic and also the Snecko Skull. Just so much synergy. That was my Panache, too. Yeah, Panache is almost worthless now, because I'm having to really carefully watch my card count. We're gonna hold on Prepared. Because he's already weakened for now. And Prepared's just... it's good. It's good stuff. Especially when he reduces my draw. Okay. I'm gonna discard that Prepare. Play 1. Discard Tactician and unload, I think. 2, 3, 4. That was the first time I played 3 attacks this whole fight. 5. And then we intern. And that is how you kill the timer. He's just really not fun to play against. I'm gonna say it again. Well, at least from this style of deck, he is the slowest ramping boss. The other bosses, they will increase in power very quickly, and you have to kill them quickly. Time Eater doesn't do that. And it's one of the reasons why he's easier to kill, especially if you have frickin' 2 Noxious Fume Plus and Snecko Skull and frickin' bouncing thing out the ass. Anyways. A deep, pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire? The source of this evil? You prepare your daggers. Daggers plural, even though she's only holding 1. 606 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel like you've dealt a total of 14,470 damage. I've beaten this game a few times. A total of 440 million has been dealt by all who have challenged it. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Sleep. Victory? Question mark? That was a pretty decent run for me. 606 is a respectable score after they changed the score system. Used to be 700 was average, now I feel like 600 is kind of average-ish. Because they like removed 100 just for beating the runs. And there you go. That is Slay the Spire. And I love this game so much. I cannot, in words, talk about how much I love this game. And one of my favorite parts about it is that it's like $10 or $15 right now. It's so completely worth it, and it's still early access. There are plans to add a third character, and there's so many choices for what that could be. Because right now, we have the Berserker / Warrior / Tank, who's totally possessed by a demon. We have the silent, poison, assassin, sneaky, underhanded knife chick. We could have, there's just, like, they could do an archer, they could do a mage, they could do, like, a merchant archetype that plays with your gold. It's like one, like, you could have cards that increase gold, but also cards that spend gold to attack or something. Or, like, man, I'm so excited. I can't wait for them to announce the next character, because the hype train's real. But anyways, yeah, that's Slay the Spire. It's a heckin' fun game. If you got a spare $10 or $15 and you like the roguelike archetype and you have any kind of fondness for collectible card games, I absolutely suggest you pick this title up. I think on the store page they mentioned that they might increase the price of the game as they add more to it, which would be totally understandable. Like, I expect them to bump the price by at least $5 when they add another character, but that's just speculation on my part. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching through this, hour and 40-minute long video. If you made it this far, thank you. If you weren't paying attention, you just had this on as background noise while you were doing something else, I can totally empathize. 90% of my views on YouTube, when I watch other people, is just me putting them on while I go do something else. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time right here on the dark side.